Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Farming Sims 25. So I have been very busy loading up our truck once again with lumber because we have got only, I think, 2,000 or 3,000 litres left in our sawmill. So I think we're quite full there. We'll probably take that to the sawmill now. It's just to keep the production going. Quite a few people have suggested getting a secondary sawmill. I think if I was to get another sawmill I'd get the big one, so it's worth saving up for that. But yes, I can see where you're coming from. It's a good idea. Just £36,000. We probably do need that for other stuff. But I'm not ruling it out. We might do. We might get a second one. So, once this has been delivered, we need to head to the fuel station because the combine is almost out of diesel. And I know it's January, but obviously we need to get it prepared for next year. Also, thank you to everybody who pointed out the collectible over at the fuel station. It was right there in my video, but I didn't see it. It's amazing how easy they are to miss. So yeah, we'll get that picked up as well. That will give us £10,000, which is definitely required. Also, I can see we've got some more pallets of products over there. We've got, I think, 2 kimchi pallets and 1 rice rolls pallet. But we'll have a closer look in just a second. So there we go. How much has that boosted us by? Not bad. Yep. Probably about 5,000 or 6,000 litres. And yeah, I've also been loading up the wood here. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Yeah, because we actually haven't made a penny from this year's harvest yet, or last year's harvest, because I'm trying to make more money in other ways by having other products made. So from our rice this year, we have got rice rolls, puffed rice, instead of just selling the long grain rice straight off the field. So it all came into here. If the price is right, we should sell them, but I don't know what the price is currently like. We'll have a quick look. Rice rolls are currently 4,629. Sounds quite good. 4,700 is the peak in May, or it's very up and down. It seems that people like rice rolls in May and September. They really don't like them in October. What did October do wrong? And then they like them again by Christmas, so it's all good. So I think, yes, I will, yeah, we're at the bottom of a trough. We're in a trough at the moment, so we'll probably just wait until February before we sell them, or March. Because, well, 4,700 in May, and it looks like we're almost there now, so I don't think we need to wait until May. So that's going to be fine. Anyway, we'll get onto that very soon. Of course, we always have mushrooms, so we'll get those mushrooms sold. It will be the same sell point, so that makes it nice and easy. But yeah, one step at a time. Let's get diesel. Actually, I think the combine needs to be serviced, but I don't know if we have the money for it. I would suspect it will cost more than £17,000, but it doesn't matter if it does take all of the money we have. If we can afford it, we'll do it. I can't see a thing. That was a dangerous pullout. But yeah, I don't have any intention of replacing the combine. I just can't afford it. I would love to change it. We will be changing it one day, but certainly in the foreseeable future, this combine is not going anywhere. Right, diesel, we are pulling up to the fuel pump in our combine. Yes. We could get a fuel tank at the farm. I've run over the pump. This is a big issue. Right, okay. Diesel. Diesel alone is going to be quite expensive. But I have noticed the diesel prices in this game are not too bad. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's only £400, £300, £500. Okay, well, we can soon pay for that because there is a collectible just here. We have 19 more to collect. It's given us £10,000 that we probably will need to service the combine. Can you go into these places? I wish you could. Yeah, I wish you could, especially the workshop. That is a shame. I think being able to get into the workshop and seeing all of the equipment and other machines being worked on would have been a really nice touch. So that's where we're going to now, the workshop. Actually, I don't know if you can even see into the workshop through a window. For anybody wondering about having our own workshop, yes, I would love to. It's £45,000, which I know it actually isn't that bad. That isn't bad at all. I think we'll get that as soon as we have a spare piece of land and spare money to buy it. But for this season, this year, I guess, yeah, we will get the combine serviced at the local dealership, but it might be the last time that we do that. And yeah, that is the map, which is coming out next year. I think it's going to be next November, roughly, which you can also get in the season pass, and I'm sure that is going to be the United Kingdom. It looks like either the Lake District or Scotland somewhere. If it is the United Kingdom, then I am ultra excited. Well, I am excited anyway, because it looks so good. But yeah, it would be the first time Giants have actually made a UK map in all these years. It's taken a long time, so it's way overdue. All good. It's only 7,800 to service. Very good news. Obviously, we're not repainting it. It's not worth it. Too expensive, and it's a used machine, which we inherited, so we don't need to do that. The only thing that's important for us is that we change the oil, the filters, belts, bearings, all that sort of stuff. All these wearing and serviceable parts, they have to be done, which we've just done. And they didn't take long. It was extremely fast. Oh, that would be another good feature, wouldn't it? Although you'd want to be able to turn it off, but if it actually took time for things to be serviced and repaired, instead of just being done in 1 second. Also, maybe if it had a list and specified exactly what is wrong with the machine, or like an invoice and it told you exactly what got serviced, that'd be nice. An itemized invoice, no less, with prices, individual prices. Okay, I'm probably dreaming. Let's get this put into here. Yeah, I'm going to keep the combine here. It's out of the way and makes sense for it to be with the silo where the grain is. So that's not going to move again for quite some time, but it's ready for when we need it. The header probably does need to be serviced too, but we can do that separately. We can tow that on the trailer. So yeah, I'm in the process of clearing the forest. We're going to be clearing the forest for quite some time, but eventually we're going to be able to do something with this land. What we're going to do with it, I'm not too sure yet. We might be able to flatten some of the area and put a placeable on here. I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to go back empty. Let's take a tree with us. I know that's a very strange thing to say, but no, we are going to go back with a tree because we might as well. We'll take this tree with us. It's our companion. And then, yeah, we don't really, I know people get on me when I say this, but we don't really have anything else to do in January yet. I know we could continue loading up pallets and stuff, but we're going to be doing that in February, so we might as well just do it in February. Come on, fall. Goodness me. It's a tree. Trees fall. Which tree? Oh no, it wasn't that tree. Ah! Oh! Big mistake. That hurt. That's the tree. Let me just trim off these branches before another accident happens. Hey, another tree. I must have forgotten that one. Well, this tree's ready. I think we're going to have to come back then, because we do have 2 trees. But yeah, it's quite a big area. This is all ours, up to the cliff. So it would be a waste not to do anything with this. Whoops. If I can level it, we could put productions here, greenhouses, anything like that. And if I can't, we could even put in things like poplars. We could harvest poplars with a forager. This is much further down the line. But yeah, it's endless, the possibilities that we could actually have in that particular plot. There's so many things that we could do. And, well, even if the worst came to the worst, you could just plant more trees. There is tree number 1. Let me go and retrieve those other 2. Retrieved. Get it? Retrieve. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Do my terrible jokes make you question why you're still watching my videos? Right, okay, so we've got this leftover tree. I don't think it's going to give us too much, but as I always say, it all helps. And a little goes a long way. How much has that boosted us by? Let's have a quick look here. Good, we're up at 10,000 again, 10,000 litres, so that can continue processing that wood into beams and planks, and then when we have enough, we can take a full trailer and hopefully a full truckload. Because that is a different location to where we're taking the mushrooms and the other products to. It looks like there's plenty of space to spawn more products, so let's go to bed, and in the morning we will go and sell mushrooms, kimchi, and also rice rolls. I think the rice rolls in this game seem to go by 2 different names. I'm not too sure why. Right. Sleepy. Yeah. Rice bag is the other name. I guess it's just rice rolls in a bag. Okay, well, it's snowing. It is very wintry. We have more products to load up, but not too much because it is obviously winter, so not a lot happens. We still have 8,100 litres of wood processing. Put my pallet fork on. And of course, when we get to June, we're going to be selling our soybeans for about 75 to 80,000 pounds, and that is going to be a huge step in the right direction. I could also go hunting for collectibles today. Very tempted to use that motocross bike because I haven't used it yet. Obviously, we're going to rent it. No way am I buying it. We just don't need it. But it would be fun just to try it. We could go through the forest, and then we could cut down to the town and try and find some collectibles over there, because there are collectibles in that area where the lighthouse is, as I have been told by many people. So I should just go hunting on a day like this. But we're not going to spend too much time doing that. It would just be a little bit, and I'll probably time-lapse a fair chunk of me just running around like a headless chicken. This is looking good. It keeps on giving. Right, well, we need to bring the truck across, because otherwise I'm going to just throw these across the road. Accidentally, of course. But that wouldn't be good. Just spread a load of rice rolls across the road, and a load of kimchi, of course. There we go. And then we've got the mushrooms to load up with these. So, I do perform best in a time-lapse when loading stuff, as you've probably noticed. We still do need to get a forklift. I don't know if we've got a forklift in the sale. Oh, look at that. That's cheap, isn't it? That would be good. But it is a Massey Ferguson. Like, if I wasn't recording this, I would just buy that. I'd just get a loan and I'd buy it. Also, I've just noticed that. That's a pretty good buy. £10,000 for that flatbed trailer. That's just the price of a collectible. That seems way too good to turn down. We do have a round baler as well, so we're going to have to move our round bales. So we've got the extensions on here. Okay, I wasn't expecting to buy anything at this stage, but that is too good to not get. Let's just have a look at these other wheel brands. I don't know what it is, and I know that these aren't necessarily specific patterns to each brand, but the BKTs always look the best. I don't know why. I'm not sponsored or anything by BKT. I just think they look good. Right. I'm sure they're all equally as good. Let's load everything up. We might get a full truckload. That deep snow, we're leaving some deep ruts as well. Quite satisfying seeing the wheels just squish the snow. That is a great addition. Very nice. Ground deformation. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to attach this truck, if we can get out of here, onto our trailer. There we go. And, oh, there's probably another pallet to actually put onto that trailer. Although I don't know if I want to take the wood just yet, do I? I suppose it is in the right direction, so it makes sense. It is very snowy. A great day for collectible hunting. I'll probably not find any, but still, good fun to go and find them. There we go. So, we do just have the one. It would be a shame not to take that one as well, so we'll fire up the Merlot once again. Don't know what these two are up to. Just go round each other. Although there does seem to be a few improvements to the traffic, it still could do with some work. But overall, absolutely loving the game. You've probably noticed, right? I don't think you'd be able to put out 3 videos a day for how long? 6 days? If you didn't like the game. I absolutely love it. You might say I'm obsessed with it. Right, okay, so let's go. First of all, we're going to go to the market. If we can get out of here. It looks like it's very difficult to get stuck. I don't think you'd get stuck, which is a shame. I think it would be nice to be able to get stuck if you don't have the correct tyres. Like this truck in deep snow, no chance. Oh, almost tipped it. Oh, almost tipped it. The neons in the snow. Looks kind of magical. I'll tell you something, the locals love their mushrooms. They get through them really quickly. Right, oh, whoops. Wrong key. There we go. 39,227 for all those different products. And it should be about the same again, I would imagine, for the wood. For the wooden products. Oh, it's a one way. I keep going the wrong way. Pretend that never happened. And pretend it never happened the next time it happens, and the time after that, because it will keep happening. This truck also needs servicing, which I should do because we are going to be keeping hold of this truck. Or I suppose what we could do further down the line, because we did inherit it with 263, well, 200 and maybe 250 something hours, we could just replace it with a new one, so it doesn't need servicing quite as often. And look after it from the start, like I'm doing with the Massey Ferguson tractor. I keep servicing it all the time. But yeah, that was 25,000, not quite as much as I was hoping for, but still very, very good. So the price might have decreased because it probably doesn't need quite so much wood. This place, I have delivered a serious amount of wood to here. But yeah, £72,000. We need to go and retrieve our trailer. I might be able to tow it with this actually. I don't know for sure. That's going to be annoying if I can't, but yeah, no, I think it's the pin type and this is the ball type, so it probably won't. And that's not a combination hitch. So no, we'll have to take a tractor to get our new flatbed. Here we are back at the farm. I'm still dreaming of getting a shed. And yeah, it's going to be happening. We're going to have to get a placeable one first because the one which we're building is taking forever. It will be finished, but it's on hold because the raw materials are way too expensive, and really the only cost-effective way of building it would be to own the productions, like the cement factory. It's very expensive. If we were to buy all the cement bricks and concrete bricks and cement bags that you need, we're going to be looking at another £100,000 plus probably. And there it is, our trailer. Now, as I keep saying, the dealership really should own a forklift, because if they did, we could then load up our bags onto here, and it would be quite unusual for a dealership, or at least a place selling bulk materials, not to have a forklift, whether it's industrial or a telehandler or whatever, any kind of material handling machine. So I think we're going to have to get that sorted out for them. We'll have to try and get hold of one for them. I think they'll be able to buy one. I'm sure they'll have plenty of money to be able to get an asset like that. You can see in through the windows of the actual sales building, but it looks like you can't see in. Oh, it's a bit of a grim environment. Oh, blimey. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not going to be a fun day at work. Where are the decorations? Flowers and stuff. Okay, I'm pushing it with the flowers. Posters. Posters of tractors and stuff. Yeah, so you can't get into the workshop. I would love to see in there. Outside looks great. Inside, I have no idea. I'm sure it's hollow. Yeah, so, we should probably take the Aprilia bike back with us. I wonder how much it would actually be to rent it for our little tour. Where would it be? Miscellaneous would be my guess. Or cars. Maybe it's in the car category. It may well be. Let me just quickly find the car category. Cars and bikes. There we go. So it's 4,000 to buy. We can have different designs. White Wonder, Black Spider. No, I quite like that. They're both good, actually. So to lease it, it's only £204. If we can make at least, well, £10,000 from one collectible, I think we've probably paid for it. So it's worth giving it a go. I'll stick it on this trailer. I've put a strap on it. I think it does actually hold them, even though it's not going over the bike. I know, it seems a bit much, this trailer, for just carrying the bike, but obviously we're buying this for bales in the very near future. So maybe now that we have this, we could use this trailer instead of the red trailer. Although, if the truck can't tow this, then that's not really worth it, because the truck is way faster than the tractors. And the temple is not close. That is a long way to drive. But we'll give it a go. As it is here, we're not going to waste a journey. So I don't think, I'm usually wrong, but I don't think this truck will be able to fit to this trailer just because of the hitch type. That's definitely a ball hitch. Unless it can be converted, I don't know. Let's just find out. No. So I'm pleased I didn't make that journey, because it would have been a total waste of time. So, of course, the most important vehicle of all today, this one here. Let's head off into the forest. How do I get down? How did I get up? Oh, I like they've animated the leg. The leg. Yeah, they've animated the leg of him reversing. Right, I think floor it. Here we go. Well, it looks alright. I think I'd have probably been over the handlebars. But anyway, it is time. Should we put a coat on? I think we'll probably put a coat on before we leave. That does not look good. Right, quickly. Walter, have you got my... Oh, it's alright for some. Walter's inside today. I don't blame him. Right, let's put something on at least. What should we put on? Massey Ferguson hoodie. I think we need a coat. It's a little cold. No, we'll go with Massey Ferguson hoodie. But of course, the most important thing here is going to be a helmet. We do need a helmet. So there we go. We can, I think, select a colour. We can choose any kind of colour here. It's the Stig. Ah. Black, yellow, green, blue. I really don't know. I think we'll just go with the Stig. It doesn't look right, does it, with an incomplete outfit? Yeah, that is a messed up outfit. Valtra. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. We can't spend forever looking at this. I'll just go with jeans. The important thing is that we have the helmet. We need the helmet. There we go. Put some lights on. Go to first person view. Let's ride. Whoa. Yeah, so these forests in this game have been laid out in a fun way. The tracks are perfect for this sort of thing. And actually, in multiplayer, doing racing, you could do dirt cross... Oh, that messed me up. Dirt bike racing. Yeah, that would have been pretty painful. Ouch. And that's why I'm wearing a crash helmet, although I don't know if that would have been enough on that occasion. I think it's got to be said, the winter colours look amazing on this game. This looks very realistic. Come on, bike. There we go. Yep, so we're heading to the town. I'm sure we'll be very popular turning up with this. But yeah, we're heading to the town because I want to quickly scour the area to try and find as many collectibles as possible. I have already got one from near the lighthouse. Maybe there is another one at the lighthouse. Before I was on foot, and that just took forever to get around. But now we've got this, we can go to different places where you can get on foot, but only much faster. It's really not the best weather for this. Icy roads, wet, slippery. I might be better off in third person view. And actually, believe it or not, in the dark is probably the best time, because you'll see these little orbs glowing. And if you do spot one, please do timestamp in the comments, because I will be able to go back to it in a future video. Chances are I will see one, but well, I will show one in this video, but I won't see it. I can imagine that Ah, now this looks like a good place over here. I'm sure we're going to find something over here. Oh, there's a play area too. Now, if I was the developer, I would put one in the play area. That is so slippery. Let's see here. I will time-lapse a lot of this hunting until we find them. Where's that play area? Here. Yeah, I would have hidden one here somewhere. I can't see. Can't see one, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. Okay, well, I'm going to now look around in a time-lapse and we'll see if we can actually find any. I just need one, just to pay for the bike. Aha, there we go, there's the first one. Wonderful. That's worth £10,000. Yeah, I was looking around all over that building. There might be one there, but I just couldn't see one. Maybe there is. Well, I'll continue. It would be nice to find two. Although now we've found one there, I don't think we'll find one on this jetty, but who knows? Giants might be like that. Maybe they do put two in similar areas. Although I would doubt it. It would seem a bit too easy. These collectible hiding places are pretty good. Overall. Uh-oh, that's not good. This thing's rented. Don't go in the sea. Can't afford to lose you. This place is made for a collectible. I've just stopped the time lapse because I'm so convinced that there must be one here. I might look like a fool by the end of this clip, but who knows? If Giants haven't put one here, then that's crazy. Surely. Trying to get my head inside somebody who would be creating a treasure hunt. Aha! Yes. Yes, that's perfect. I thought as much. So that's £20,000 we've now collected whilst using this bike. I think we'll try and find one more, I might fail, I don't know, but this money is going to be super handy for getting the animals. And for anybody who's saying, oh, you're just cheating, we need this money. The animals are going to be so expensive because the machinery, we have no machinery. We've got no mowers, we've got no tedders, windrows. We do have the baler, actually. We were very lucky with the baler. But we also have any enclosures. We haven't got the animals themselves. We haven't got a tanker for transporting milk. The animal sheds, where you can milk the cows and all that sort of stuff, they are very expensive. And you can't milk cows which are in a placeable pasture, so you do need to have an actual shed for that. Right, I was going to drop down, I think, is it a sewer or is it just a main drain? I was going to drop down into there and have a look. I've lost it though. Ah, here it is. An anchor. Nice. That was easier than expected. Yep, I've definitely got the right mindset now of where to hide collectibles. I am tempted to keep going, but we won't do. We better get back. The oh no, my head! My head! Yeah, we have other matters to attend to. Well, we need to move on. We need to get into the spring, and we'll do a bit more collectible hunting in the near future. And like I said, if you spotted any, please do timestamp, and I'll go and get them. Ow! I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, that was rented. It was new as well. It will have to stay there and be entombed. It's right here. Let's just fish it out. As with very loyal customers, they gave me a slap on the wrist and got away with it. So, yes, it's been returned and it's now March, and you can see spring is on the way. It's got that sort of feeling to it. It's all still quite wintry, but you can tell warmer weather is coming. So let's check these machinery sales. Oh, that's far too tempting. Oh, I want that so much, but we've got so much other equipment that we need to buy first. Although I think we are going to be renting. But yeah, buying the pasture and all that sort of stuff, that's going to be expensive. I was going to show you the cow shed, for example. Okay, that's a breeding barn, so it's not for milk production. So to get milk production, we need this one. £254,000. Wow. We can breed the cows just in an open field like this, but you can't get milk production. Right. I would like to get horses too. And with horses, because you can just keep them outside whatever, you don't milk them, yeah, we could just get a placeable pasture and do it that way. Probably that one. That looks good. Also, oh, that wouldn't be dynamic, I don't think. That one probably is. Pretty sure that one is. Yeah, you can see that horses eat carrots and parsnips and red beet and all that sort of stuff, so that's different to FS22. But we are targeting goats and water buffalo. So what to do in this month? Do we just want to pass straight through to April? How is this doing? Still just less than 5,000 litres left. Oh, we've run out of water in these other ones, and it's annoying because we don't have water in the paddy field. You can only get the water from the paddy field when you've actually got a flooded paddy field, so you need a crop in, otherwise it won't let you flood it. So what we're going to have to do is head down to the sea again, which is unfortunate. So I think, yeah, I'll do a few shuttle runs. I won't do too much because as soon as we do have rice again, we can just get water out of the paddy field, and that won't be too long from now. But yeah, I'm just going to load these pallets up onto the truck, because next episode, I think it's going to be next episode, that's when we're going to be doing certainly grass cutting. So we'll be producing hay and silage, and then once we've got that, we can get animals. Animals are probably 2 episodes away. Animal food, next episode. The straw from the neighbour's field is just never going to clear, is it? So what we'll do is when we buy that field, we'll bale it. Super old straw. It's going to be about 5 years old when we actually do buy it, but it looks like it's going to be working out that way. I don't know why you cancel the contract and it never resets the field again. The farmer never re-drills it or anything. Okay, so there we go. That is going to be enough water to keep that production going. We're still producing our rice rolls and our kimchi. And, well, I was hoping to get into the grass fields in this month, but it looks like it's probably going to have to be April. Yeah, March is a bit early. But yeah, hopefully in April, we'll be cutting the grass, we'll be baling it, tedding it, producing silage, all that sort of stuff. We're going to have to make hay and silage, so we do have 2 grass fields. I can do one type in one and one in the other, so we'll probably do hay in this field and do silage in the bigger field. It is ready to harvest, actually, so if the snow melts this afternoon in the next episode, we will get the grass fields cut, and then we can get our first cut. Of course, it hasn't been fertilised, but when it's been cut, we'll get a fertiliser on, and eventually we'll be producing our own slurry, so we'll be able to put our own slurry onto there. But that will be further down the line. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Have you been watching, Walter?
I'm sorry, kiddo. Your old pop's got to get some rest now.
Charming.